Rod, a 2-1 win after a moment of magic between Giles and Reece Murphy. What happened there?
Yeah, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, we knew it'd be tough, and we've had to play long periods of the game with what I felt was giving an early cheap goal away again, and it makes it very difficult. But you know, to be fair, we come in at half time. We didn't concede any other goals, although we didn't score any goals in the first half, so we had to stay patient. And I've got to be honest, you know, I thought we stayed in the game, which I said to him, we still need to be in the game after 70 minutes. I do think that we got a bench which, you know, is full of quality that need to try and work their way back in the team, and I think they've come off and got us the points today. I think all the 3 substitutions really massively changed that game on its head and gave us a totally different reflection in the last 20 minutes. So, as I just said to the boys in there were 3 substitutions. We were brave. 2 went on at one time, 1 went on a couple of minutes after, and yeah, as I say, sometimes the management deserve a pat on the back, and I think we deserve that today. And obviously my players deserved everything they get because they've stayed with it. And we got a little bit fortunate with the one that come off the post for the winner, but I've got to be honest, same again. I mean, you boys can tell me behind the goal, we've had 4 or 5 penalty shouts here today. And you know, Rate is probably one of the most honest players I've ever worked with, and he just said to me, Gaffer, that one of them was absolute blatant. It hit him on the hand, and it looks like Rate is going in from Rate. So, but the referee never gave us any of them, so we had to keep forcing it. It's a little bit of lady luck that come off. Before that, Reece was sort of moaning and chasing the referee down about something else, and then he sort of got back in the game, and the ball fell to him, and he had to tap him from say 6 or 7 yards, or maybe penalty spot area. But listen, it's a massive win at home. Yeah, it was just, you know, the game really opened up for us in the second half, and last 20 minutes was probably one of the most exciting games I've been involved with for a while. So, as I say, all round, you know, today we have to, we've earned our stripes. We've stayed with it against a very tough, well organised pairing. I mean, literally up there today, you got, you know, like more or less Sheringham and Cole. You know, it was you had Sheringham and Roberts, and they was an handful. You know, one stretched us in behind. Sheringham sort of won a lot. You know, he dropped deep, held onto the ball, and got on going. But I thought we played better than them today. I thought they were very direct, and I thought overall we deserved the win, and probably balances the books for when we lost over there early in the season.
You made some changes to the starting 11. Reece Murphy came back from injury, and Cosgrave made his first start. What were the decisions behind those changes?
We just felt that we knew that Reece would probably play a bit like a Sheringham, so we wanted Cosgrove to be like our Roberts, if you like. I think obviously them two have played together for a while. You could see their movement was very good. And as I say, we had Roberts here. We know what his potential is, but we never see it. But we knew he was a good player in now, but we never got the best out of him because he was injured. And we know what Sheringham's about, so we just wanted to try and have something similar. And we felt if we had a lot of pace that goes in behind, that would give us a little bit more ball in front of them. And to be fair, Aaron done well. He worked hard, and you know, but we just felt a substitution. Mikel's come on, and he's very clever. And you know, I thought Paul's come on and done very well. And as I say, you know, all substitutions done really well today. So, but as I say, one of them in there, I thought Ches Isaacs was excellent. I thought Ches done really well for us, and Johnny Joel come on and showed us a bit of inspiration. So, yeah, you know, today, when I look back, I'll probably say, you know, we got it right in the end. And wasn't exciting first 60, 70 minutes, but you know, sometimes it takes a while for the game to come alive, and I think we see that today.
How important do you think that goal was for Giles? It hasn't quite come off for him in some games this season, but how important was that for him?
Massively. You know, he needs to get back in the team, and we know what Giles he's got. He's a talented lad, and you know, Nick, I'll be honest, Nick shouts his corner sometimes more than me. But today, you know, I think me and Nick both felt that we needed a little bit more guile and a little bit more, maybe if we can create a bit more, that might help us. And from what I heard when I wasn't at East Thurrock, I heard he absolutely run the show and had one very similar that nearly went in. So today he's managed to find the back of the net, so put us on our way, put them under pressure. And with 4 or 5 minutes to go, we were the team that looked like we were going to win it. So yeah, listen, got to say credit to Giles, Paulks and Mikel that have all come off the bench and affected the game. And from a manager, that's all you want, his players to come on and affect the game. But I've got to say to the ones who come off, It wasn't their fault that we never went in front, because they've been out there and battled for the best part of 70 odd minutes. So, you know, it was a good display from 14 players today. And then obviously we've got 1 or 2 outside the squad, which are obviously, that's just the extra numbers at the minute. And that was players that were pretty much injured other than the loanees. So, you know, Mickey Splain, we didn't risk him today because he pulled up after the Slough game. Scotty Fenwick's he's had tonsillitis, and he's also had an injury as well, felt his hammy. So, and the others, and Jordan Chidozi's now on his way back. So, you know, that's a great sign. So, and that's without the likes of Ainsley's, Amos's, and Mark Gaines that are all on loan at other clubs. So, yeah, listen, we look like we're in a good place. And today, hopefully, takes away any disappointment from last week.
So finally, so does this win change any of our preparations for Dulwich next weekend, or was it just business as usual?
Business as usual. You know, we just go into the game. We know it'll be tough. We go over there. They're at a new venue, back in their old stadium. They've obviously got a very big fan base. And, you know, we know they're very athletic, and they've got some good players there. I know they're going through a transition. I think they've had 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 on the transfer list. But, you know, as I say, we go there and respect every part of the day, and know that it'll be a tough game. And, yeah, so I'm sure they've been as wary of us as we're as wary of them. And going away on an away game is, you know, hopefully my boys can pull out a performance for us.